here, Jay Buys Houses, 515-809-2274 or fastfairhomeoffers.com. Today I want to talk to you about loan modifications. What is a loan modification? A loan modification is simply a modification of your loan. It modifies the terms, it restructures the loan, including if you have back payments or missed payments right now. It can add those into the total amount that you owe. And typically they are set at current market rates, but not always. Commercial property owners modify their loans all the time, every 2, 3, 4, 5 years, just to get a better rate. Make sure that the property maintains cash flow, that they can service the debt, that they can service the loan, service the payments. And the banks don't want the properties back. They don't want your house back. They don't. They would rather work something out with you. That's why almost every single lender or bank has what's called a loss mitigation department. Loss mitigation mitigates losses. They don't want to take back a property whether they make money on it or not, and they typically do not. It affects their capital lending ratios. That means that for every $100,000 that they have in a bad loan, they have to keep in reserve, I believe, 8 to 10 times that amount. So you have leverage. If you're behind on payments, which is typically the reason why you're going to be looking for a loan modification, or what is a loan modification. Let me turn a light on here. Hopefully that's a little better. So if you're between 2 to however many payments behind up into a foreclosure sale or auction or public auction or sheriff sale, you can modify the terms of your loan. Now, if you think about it, the earlier the better. That way you have more leverage, you have more options, you have more time to work something out or get the lender paid or do a bankruptcy or sell the property or do a short sale or make up the back payments and reinstate the loan. A lot of different reasons. You've got a lot of different options the earlier in the process it is. Now, the later in the process, the more leverage the bank has. They're like, well, you're within 30 days of it going to public auction. Why'd you wait this long? We don't have to do anything at this point. And a lot of lenders won't if it's within 30 days of a public sale. So let's talk about a loan modification itself. I've negotiated dozens and dozens and dozens of them. In fact, 24 plus years ago, I negotiated one for myself. I have been in your shoes. If you're behind on payments or you're facing foreclosure or you've been served papers, it's the worst feeling in the world. The angst that you feel when you're just sitting there at night trying to figure out, how did I get into this mess? What the hell happened? How do I get out of the mess? What are my options here? I want to talk to somebody who knows, who's been through it or knows how I feel right now. I know how you feel right now. I've been in your shoes and it sucks. And I'm telling you, there's light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm happy to help anybody. I don't charge charge a fee for doing any kind of loan modification. You think you have to be licensed to do that anyway. I help just to help. I'm kind of a pay it forward kind of guy. If you read my website or my Google My Business, I've got 10 different vows that I vow to you, the homeowner, whether you're facing trouble or not. So back to a loan modification. I'm happy to help you negotiate a loan modification. There are steps to it. If your lender mails you any kind of letter, if you're behind on payments, do not ignore those. There are steps and responses that you can send to them that will not only give you leverage for later on, but it will buy you time, like disputing the debt entirely. The very first letter, if you read it, at the bottom or on the back of that letter, if you get like a notice of default or, hey, you're behind on payments, we're going to do this, we're going to start foreclosure, notice that it says you can dispute the debt. Do it. Dispute the debt per the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. And that will buy you about 30 days. They will actually be forced by law to validate the debt and send you everything that they have about that debt. Everything you signed and everything they were supposed to mail you per the Truth in Lending Act, TILA, and RESPA, the Real Estate Settlement Procedures Act. So that will give you leverage. If they don't have those things, or if they're missing anything, you can then send what's called a QWR, a qualified written request. Those scare the hell out of them. That means they know, you know, that you can force some issues that they haven't played by the rules by. So anyway, leverage is key anytime you're negotiating anything. A hotel room, you're buying a car, you're negotiating new terms on your mortgage, whatever that may be. So reach me. I'm happy to help. But there are steps to a loan modification. The first step is reaching your lender. Reach out. Ask for the loss mitigation department. Call the normal customer service helpline or whatever. Or if they have a loss mitigation number posted, oh, there's Moon. That's my baby. A Korean Jindo. If they have a loss mitigation department, perfect. Get right to that and ask for a workout package to be sent to you. Email's fine. Mail will get to you obviously as well, but that's going to delay your timeline, not theirs. So ask for a workout package. When you get it, you're going to have to submit recent pay stubs if you have a job. If you don't have a job, you might not want to start a loan modification quite yet. They're going to want to see you've got income in order to resume payments. Now, there's a way that I can take over your payments. If you're going to have to move out for a little while, I can take over your payments, manage the property, do some repairs even if the house requires repairs, and we can modify your loan that way. That income is going to offset the debt, and your lender will likely modify the terms of your loan. Not always, but they can. Otherwise, you're going to have to submit pay stubs, bank statements, and what's called a hardship letter. A hardship letter explains your hardship. Hey, here's how I got into the mess. Here's kind of what happened. You can blame COVID if you want. That still kind of works. It's up to you. I don't suggest you lie, but you want to use any kind of leverage that you reasonably and ethically can. Then you'll have to explain in the hardship letter, hey, things are better now. I can resume payments. If you'll work with me, I can resume payments. Now, your taxes and insurance won't change as far as your payment, but your rate may change. And what they're going to do nowadays, what I've seen, they're taking all your past due payments, whether it's 1 or 2 or 15 or 20, tacking that onto the end of the loan or just adding it to the total balance that you owe, and then recasting or restretching that over a 30 or 40-year period. The longer they stretch that out, the lower your payments are going to be. So consider a 40-year. Now you're never going to pay the house off, but most people don't pay off a house. Most people don't buy a house, make 30 years of payments, and then get a release recorded against that wipes out their mortgage. That rarely happens. People sell, or unfortunately they lose their homes. But one of my vows is to help as many people as I possibly can avoid foreclosure. That's why I'm doing the video. So what I would like you to do is call your lender, ask for the loss mitigation department, ask for a loan workout package to be sent to you. Email's best. And please do not ignore any correspondence you get from your lender or bank. If they're sending you, if you're behind on payments and they've sent you any kind of letter saying, hey, you're late and we're going to do this, respond to them or get with me, email me or text me or call me, j@fastfairhomeoffers.com. I will tell you exactly how to respond to those. And it's simple and it's very effective, and it will help give you leverage and buy you time to work something out with your lender. So I'm here to help. I certainly hope this has been helpful to you. I'm available to anybody. I don't care if you're an agent, attorney, homeowner, home buyer, friend of any of those people, family of any of those people. I don't care. I want to help. So please reach me. You know how to get a hold of me by now. I think comments may be disabled somehow on my YouTube videos. I can get that changed. I probably will. So I had kind of a stalker. He's just mean. And there's just no reason to be mean, especially this day and age. So I love everybody. I know everybody don't love me, but that's okay. God bless you. Reach me if you need any kind of help whatsoever. I've been around the block, 24 years. I've been through a lot of shit in my day and learned a lot of lessons from it. And boy, the older you get, the more you realize it's people that matter. It's relationships that matter, and it's helping that matters. So, hey, thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate you more than you even know. Like the video if you like it. If you don't, I love you anyway. Have a great day. And we'll see you in the next video where I don't know what we're going to talk about, but hopefully I'll drop a couple gold nuggets like a gold miner with a holy wheelbarrow. Talk to you soon. Bye.